locked in. And LS is unhappy. Just another great target. Racked isn't going to change too much after some of those nerfs. As Baker's going to be caught here, actually. See you later. Fear Beyond Death. That's going to be first blood already to Keen in the top lane. And let me tell you guys, if you don't...
Give it up, or I can't. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to give it up. So a little bit surprising. Just farming up his tier right now with his Sheen. And it seems like we have a rotation for the Herald, but this can get very, very scary. Efforts here as well, though.
Yeah, trying to get this 4v3 going, and he is on vision. Trying to poke the eye here. It's going to go down to 72, and just trying to steal that was a bit of a mistake as he goes down.
A wee bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, and it looks like actually, yeah, it's just going to be the Infernal given over for free to Afrika, so...
Yeah, pushing mid, pushing bot. And they might actually get a decent engage here. Effort doesn't have flash right now. He's going to get knocked up.
Yeah.
Stopwatch will save him for just a small moment in time, but he gets sniped by Aphelios out of all people as Cuz tries to kick to keep this one going. A decent amount of burst damage on the Spirit. But there we go. We got the Trouble Bubble onto the Ezreal, who has nothing. He's going to get bursted down immediately. And how about another kill to the Aphelios? Let's add on to the years. Why not?
You know, I don't know what is expected out of Cuz. He actually has to really just outplay Afrika so unreasonably. When you think about what he needs to do in order to make the champion actually effective in the team fights, it's pretty outrageous. And if he manages to do it, it's a testament to his own ability. He will have access to the CDR. Oh, man. Effort having to flash away.
And he still might be in trouble. Has to blow his own ult to get out of harm's way.
And I don't think that... Oh, no!
Okay, now we got Lee Sin, who got slept up. And there it is, the pick and the burst that they have on these melee.
Much harder to make work. This is also a problem that many other champions have on Red Side, most notably Red Side Kennen. It's harder to find flanks, harder to find angles to get behind the opponent, whereas Blue Side Lee Sin, you can, I wish I could draw on the minimap right now, you can utilize much more of the jungle.
Oh boy, here we go. Fear Beyond Death, they're just chomping him down from such long range, and they don't even need that ultimate. Mystic just gonna walk forward.
Move into the mountain.
Yeah.
And as long as you protect Mr. 200, everything is gonna be A-okay. And again, Mystic, yes, Twitch enabled.
It's gonna be an easy take. And already, that's going to come into effect for the potential fight that's going to break out here. T1 really want to take a fight
I don't know what T1 are hoping to achieve here.
They're desperate for a fight, but look at this, trying to fight front to back, but Kana's got a pretty decent angle here. Ben does have to get away as...
Oh,
like
Baker.
That. Okay, he is going to have to flash the wall just to get away, and just barely not able to land that one was Fly. And is that like Tristana?
Yeah, sure.
Tristana, where it's like
one,
you can AoE. And
Oh, no, yeah.
Okay, they're going to burn the flash and the cleanse here, but still having trouble getting on top of that champion, as down will go the Leona just like that. The follow-up there was pretty intense. It was 4v5, by the way, as they're able to pull that off. And now Kana in a bit of trouble. Fear Beyond Death is going to be flashed. But Keen's still full health, and they have GLP. Oh man,
gone.
He's dead. See ya. Down he does go. That's 2 for none.
Sometimes get made where people will say that the players aren't robots. You're damn right they're not robots, which is why T1 can't find an opening.
All right, well, that's going to go the way of Afrika, and they pick up the Mountain Soul. Cuz desperately trying to get onto Mystic. He survives for so long. How is he not dead? Finally, 1,000 gold is going to go the way of Kana, but it just doesn't matter. All of Aphelios' friends are there to back him up. They're going to beat up the bullies and try to take him down, as Teddy is okay. Spirit getting...
They had a window to try to get ahead this game, and it would have been early and mid.
Effort's dead. Stay side casually casually going down, I could say.
There's not a real way to resist this. Mystic, right now, he has Twitch enabled. And so he's looking for close quarter combat.
They're just going straight down.
Swaps over to Caitlyn.
They don't even need Baron. They're so tanky. All of Teddy's poke is negated. And he's really the only one poking. And there is the pick. And there is the kill. This game might just be over as Mystic's still full health. He's beginning to just Tristana down a couple people in their base. And yeah, they're just going to go for it here. We do see the respawns trying to come in, but they don't have Ezreal, and he was their only hope. And that's going to do it. Mystic just going to take down yet another kill. And that will be the end of the game. They're not going to focus down the Nexus. They want to pad their KDAs because who wouldn't want to? But there you go. GG.
Another Magic top laner here against T1. And the reason that I say that is because now Graves, that wave would have been permanently frozen with that cannon.
Yeah. They're still going for this, by the way.
Okay.
And they have TF. The flash comes in. They're trying to burst him down, and that should be that.
For sure to put the Callista in a very comfortable position this game. And now, I mean, it's the LCK, so it won't happen, but
okay.
Positions provided the mid and bot lane are suitable enough will almost always go over.
X-Flash. Here we go. I feel like I've seen this before. As they're going to get the double knock up, and Mystic is in so much trouble. Downey will go. Ellen
turrets that remain everywhere. And now mid-tier 1 is going to fall.
Steal the Fate's Call here. They're going to go on to Effort, and he's Alistair, so he doesn't really care. Slow's going down on the Ellum. They're trying to force that Ragnarok. There it is. And now the Galio tanking up so much in the front, but the stopwatch is pretty huge as the exhaust goes down onto Kana. But still, it is enough damage to get onto that one. The re-engage coming in here from Faker. He has the stopwatch, follows it up there, gives the double kill over to Kana. And Afrika now as well missed the blasting plant there. He's going to die too. Now is where you have to play defensive, but man, 4 kills for none. Feels like Afrika don't really have the tools, although they're going to get another Alistair ultimate. That feels pretty bad, man. Once again, Spirit able to get that dash up, and he's not able to get over the wall with that ultimate. Galio coming on in, but it might just be a little bit too little too late. There's the 3-man knockup. And how about another kill? Do we have any more here? Looks like Braum. And even Keen, although he does get that Alistair ultimate, but it just does not matter. The clean ace comes out from Team.
Afrika look like they've been listening to Rebecca Black. Maybe that influenced the play here.
Here's Effort. He's gonna find the Graves. That's been one of his favorite targets, and he's just feels like unkillable. Although this time around, T1 perhaps went a little bit too far. Fly trying to get a flank. It was actually all a bait to get him, but they're gonna find Kennen actually. He's got a stopwatch though. They don't quite have the damage to take him down, and Kana is going to live for now. And he might actually live the whole way through. Not even the 1 kill is going to be given over to Afrika. 16-0 against Baron.
They're going to get Infernal Soul here. And if there was ever a time for a surrender in pro play, I mean, this would be...
This might be it.
This would probably be it. If this isn't it, there's never a time. It's basically...
True. I mean, you take a look at the score lines and all the stats, it's like, okay, yeah, the game is pretty much over.
But nonetheless, I mean, this was absolutely a decimation. I mean, I don't even know, man. Afrika just got Infinity Gauntlet snapped here in this game.
Pretty much. Well, they're going to try for Kana here. That was a last-second flash. He was pretty far down the lane.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult to force that onto a Kennen.
I actually really wonder if T1 are playing in a way to retain the perfect game here. I know that sounds really strange, but when you're this far ahead, maybe the mindset is, you know, may as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like by doing that they're going to lose from this point.
No,
so. Yeah, you might as well. And they're looking to be clean. You know, it's even just in a, you know, a mental sense, you want to play it clean after losing the first one. Although Faker really gets caught there, but is able to flash out of that one. Element a little bit of an awkward spot now. He's going to have to Ragnarok out of this one. And they're going to find Teddy now in the front. Maybe you were able to caster curse them here, or maybe not, actually, as the big turnaround comes in, and in fact, nobody's going to die from the side of T1, and he just gets bopped in the back line. 21-0. 25 minutes in, they're just going to go ahead and tank the turrets. Effort, oh, effort. Really?
No!
Really? That's how you lose your perfect game. Okay. There you go. T1 still going to win the game in a landslide victory. About as one.
It is one of the most unplayable matchups for Mordekaiser. It does turn on right away. I mean, Victor is still weak compared to what he used to be at before.
Wow.
Fast forward. Getting
on top of this Ezreal real early. We do have a pillar to come in. He wants to try to block LM. And with the exhaust, is he going to be able to do it? The damage, is it there? They're going to lock him down and actually get the kill onto the Olaf. That was only going one direction, and now Spirit is even going to have to flash. Turns out they had enough damage. Kana out of the lane.
And Kana does have teleport, so it's not the end of the world by any means.
That was a very awkward anchor. They're not quite going to have the damage. They got to follow up on this, but there's TP coming in and Ellen behind them. And Faker from the river. This is a disaster for Afrika. Giving him 3 free kills, essentially. It's kind of like a world cone.
Really coming in handy here for T1.
Oh, yeah.
As that whole thing just happened because Effort got away. So I guess you could say Nautilus clicks away from Effort. And Effort would have gotten his shield back up. As we come back into live, we see a Chaos Storm.
Take it away, Ellis.
Yeah, well, Azir is going to get a kill onto the Victor.
At least. I thought maybe you would have blown that in the last fight, but not the case.
And I think all that Keen is trying to do right now...
Well, okay, he's going to get that grip down, and they have a bunch of slows with the red smite. They're just going to go ahead and burn him down. That looks...
Finally live. T1 are absolutely in the driver's seat together.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
There's no flash. He's just a sitting duck. Chaos Storm.
Field and Chaos Storm, but not going to have enough damage to bring down Azir.
Oh, again?
So
mean.
Yeah, if Victor...
Mean?
I mean, well, Victor,
okay. He's going to try to force it here against Faker, and now we have the rotations coming in. Faker is going to survive, though, for so long. He's actually going to get the kill, and he will survive against any further damage. Ben and Spirit not able to get in the air. And Ben is absolutely going to go down even after flashing. Pretty risky to try to go.
Baker looking like he's going to raise the top tier one as well. And if Victor and his machinery were a deep learning project, I have no reason to have Vision spam drop your wards on top of an ally getting autoed by the enemy AD carry or something, and maybe there's a chance that you absorb 2 autos, and that's a lot of value.
Yeah. Definitely is, but I think Afrika need about 7,000 autos right now to absorb because they're just getting dunked. They get clamped on here. They get sandwiched. And here comes Faker. He's just going to blow them the other way, and, well, he's going to die. But he opens up a bunch of kills for his team. Oh, man, Keen. Trying to land those Qs. This time he will, but he will bite the dust afterwards. There you go. That is the ace. It's not clean, as Teddy and Faker did go down, but it does not matter because T1 are just so far ahead.
Yeah, so Rip Herald is going to crash into the mid-tier 2 here. Kana going to pick up all of the proximity gold. You see the magic resistance coming out on everyone. Really nice to see. They're going to get the Infernal Dragon for themselves. Let's take a look at this juggernaut right here. Wow. 1 ability power.
Kana 1v2. He gets stunned up here. Mystic might be fed a kill. Looks likely. There it is. He's going to get the shutdown. You know, it makes sense because you don't want to front tank as Ezreal. But might have to hold that thought. It just seemed like a good idea. And here we go again. But this time it's in the back line. And there you go. Wombo combo. Yes, MF is going to die. It doesn't end up mattering as Keen. Okay. All right, Keen. Trying to bully Nautilus. See how it is. We don't take kindly to your part. To you around these
Nautilus
parts.
called in his bros.
Yeah.
Can't read your handwriting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It really is.
There was no Corki ban, though. I think Corki would have been pretty straightforward. It sucks because they drafted so much AP before picking their mid laner. You know, maybe the Mord pick was actually the problem. But as I say that, Mordekaiser is trying to get on top of Kana here. And not quite. Hexdrinker is going to help out a lot there, and he will just be bursted down. As they did actually kill Faker, who was alone in the enemy base. Teddy's kind of slowed up here. This is a little bit awkward for him. He gets the one, but the Trundle will take him down. Mystic picks up the kill.
On this wave, you can tell because there's no super coming
Here we
out.
go. Trying to zone them away. Spirit is nowhere near trying to go for the steal as Faker gets 3 of them, and Mystic is going to be found in the front line this time around thanks to the Faker ultimate. And they're just kind of smacking him with the wallets here, although we do have the Mordekaiser in the back line, but Teddy's still alive is the main issue. And Victor actually did a lot of damage in that fight, similar to the Mordekaiser.
Dying, and now T1, they're threatening Infernal Soul here, and it looks like Afrika's just going to give it over, so probably going to be all that she wrote now.
With his tail between his legs, so they were able to keep map control, get a bunch of vision down in the enemy red side jungle, and deny any chance at a steal onto the Infernal Soul point. And so the push is now on, with the bit of Baron buff that they still have available on 2 of their members. Slow and inevitable push coming in here from T1. They're sending Faker bot. He's got range. He can poke them away. And more importantly, he can poke down the inhibitor. But just going to let mid do the work and then engage from the mid side immediately. Keen is going to grab effort, bring him into the death realm. Makes him pretty squishy, actually. Gets him very early on in the fight, but look at that damage. Ben is going to go down, and Faker's going to sweep him up as Mystic trying his hardest, but he is just going to get bopped on the head by the Sand Soldiers. And that should be the end of this one, guys. 31.5 minutes. T1 are going to take the series after taking Game 3. So looking for the kill here onto Keen in the fountain. As they're desperate, Faker needs that kill, but it's not going to happen. GG